In the last few years, working with hundreds of different people, I've been pleasantly surprised by how many already know they should be strength training. Aerobic exercise has always garnered attention for a good reason. It's good for you, but the health benefits of resistance training are becoming harder to ignore. Lifting weights improves strength, preserves muscle as we age, supports metabolic health, and even contributes to psychological well-being. And yet, many people still struggle to stick with it. You get inspired, maybe train for a few days, but then life throws you off course. Travel, work, stress. Before long, the habit collapses. That's the real issue. The question isn't why lift weights. It's questioning, how do I make lifting a habit I actually stick with? As someone who researches behavior change and coaches people through it, I want to offer a few science-backed strategies, not motivational fluff, just practical ideas that work in the real world. 1. Plan it like an appointment. Planning is one of the most effective ways to bridge the gap between good intentions and real behavior. Once you've decided to strength train, your next move should be to schedule it, not "I'll try to go after work." Put it on your calendar. When a prompt arrives, like a phone notification or calendar reminder, it creates a simple yes-no decision moment. That removes ambiguity and helps you avoid missing the opportune window. Some apps allow you to schedule your workouts, sometimes only with a coach working with you. Others allow you to do it on your own. 2. Start small, then scale up. Motivation is tricky. You might feel ready to train in the morning, but after a long day, the couch suddenly becomes more persuasive than the gym. Behavior happens when motivation, ability, and a prompt converge. If your motivation is low, the task has to be easy, or it won't happen. Let's say lifting for 30 minutes feels like a 7 out of 10 in difficulty, but at 6 p.m. your motivation is a 4 out of 10. That prompt will fail unless you reduce the demand of the task. So instead of fighting your motivation, shrink the behavior. 10 minutes with a pair of dumbbells is still a win. These smaller actions make it far more likely you'll act again, which brings us to point 3. Past behavior predicts future behavior. In behavioral research, we often build models to predict future actions, using motivation, self-efficacy, and social support among predictors. These variables work until we add past behavior. Once that's in the model, it often becomes the strongest predictor. Why? Because behavior builds momentum. So even if your workout is short or imperfect, it still contributes to a pattern. That pattern matters. People often skip a workout because they don't have enough time to do it right, but doing something is what increases the likelihood you'll keep doing anything. Number 4, build identity, not just habits. Motivation ebbs and flows, but identity is more stable. In psychology, identity refers to your self-concept, the internalized beliefs about who you are. Identity helps provide meaning and direction. It's what makes someone say, "I'm a lifter," not just, "I go to the gym." James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, frames it like this: every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. Most people set outcome-based goals like I want to lose 10 pounds or I want to lift more, but once that goal is met, the behavior often ends. Identity-based goals are more durable. If you want to become someone who trains consistently, you simply ask, what would that kind of person do today? That question gets you to the gym, even on the off days. You don't need to be perfect, you just need a system. Consistency isn't about high motivation, it's about designing a life where working out is visible, accessible, and rewarding. Focus on identity-based goals and adjust the difficulty of the task to match your current motivation, not the other way around. If you can stay consistent long enough, the benefits will start to reinforce the behavior. Over time, it becomes easier, not just because your body is stronger, but because your actions and identity are finally aligned. That's how you create a virtuous cycle and a lasting habit.